Hey guys, I'm so excited that you have purchased our cost sheet template. Thank you so much for your purchase. I know this is going to help you so much in your business and to price your products correctly. So let's get into how to use this cost sheet template. Okay, so once you have received the email, post purchase email, and you receive this PDF, you're going to go ahead and press click here to download your cost sheet template. Okay, so once you press click here, you're going to get this Google Sheets page that says copy document. Would you like to make a copy of cost sheet template? Now, if you don't have a Google account, make sure that you go ahead and create one so that you can download the copy of the the cost sheet template. So I'm going to go ahead and press make a copy. Okay, here we are. So with the cost sheet template, the great news is that everything is auto-formulated. So you're basically just plugging in all your information. Let's start from the top and then we'll work our way to the bottom. Okay, so first you're going to put your season here. So whatever season you're working on, whether it be fall 2025, spring 2025, whatever it may be, what that looks like. Then you're going to add in your style number. So your unique style number and this is by piece, right? So your style name, whatever style name this is for, if you have any reference numbers, size range that this comes in, selling price is going to auto calculate, and I'll show you where that comes from in a second. Colors it's available, minimum cut amount, quality, markers. Okay. So down here, it has an area for your sketches, your front and back sketch, so you can know what style this is for right off the bat. And then here we have the first section, which is materials. So it has a portion for the self fabric. And if you're using, maybe you're doing like a panel and different things, there's different lines that you can use if you have multiple fabrications that you're working with. Then we have lining and interfacing. So basically what you'll do is however many yards, it's going to take for this piece per piece. Like, let's say it takes 3 yards for one piece. You'll put that in here. Then the price that you're paying per yard, right? So not for 3 yards, but per yard. So if your fabric costs $3 per yard, you're going to put 3 here because what it's going to do is it's going to automatically calculate 3 times 3. So 3 yards times $3 at a yard is $9, right? So it has it here. It automatically calculates that for you to make your life so much easier, which is what I love about this. Okay. So you'll do that for here and fill it in with your information. Trimmings, let's say, you're using 10 buttons for the garment. You would put 10 here because you're using 10 buttons and how much those buttons cost per piece. So let's say they cost 50 cents. So that automatically calculates and it gives you $5, right? So I love this because it's calculating all the components of your garment to get you down to how much it costs to manufacture your garment. And then at the bottom, you'll see how you can calculate your wholesale price and your suggested retail price. So you can continue writing in there. It has a space for applique, your straps, hooks, neck tags, size tags, all of that. But also at the bottom, there's some empty lines that you can go ahead and fill in with any other trim you may be using. And let's say you don't need some of these things like pads. Maybe you don't need like padding or whatever. You can always change that out for something else. So let's say it's like, I don't know, smocking. You can change that out for smocking for whatever trim that you're using. So this is fully customizable, fully editable. Editable? Is that a word? I don't know. Anyways, so then we're going down here and this is your labor and these are your labor costs, right? So for cutting, how much does it break down per piece? How much does it cost for cutting? And here it's not really calculating anything. You're just going to be putting how much it costs per piece and then it'll automatically calculate to the amount. So let's say it's $1 per piece. It breaks down to that. For cutting charges, you're sewing per piece. Let's say it's $15. You're putting that in here. So it's just kind of mirroring whatever number you put here. And then at the bottom here of each section, it's going to give you the totals, right, of each section. And then here, total cost is just going to add up all the costs that were associated with producing your garment, which is $30, right, for this example. For the markup, so we've automatically put in times 2 because that's what we want our markup to be to get this $60. And it's a formula. So if you click here, you can see that $30 is highlighted, H46, that's cell H46, and then times 2, which is cell D47. So if you want to change the cell, and let's say you want to mark up times 3 to get your wholesale cost, you can change that times 3, right? So that is how you can change the markup there. And then we've automatically also calculated the suggested retail by the wholesale, just the fashion industry standards, which can be different depending on what market you're in. So you can also change this out too. But if you click here, the 132, which is the suggested retail price, you'll see that we took the wholesale cost, which is highlighted in cell H42 times 2.2, which is again industry standard, to go ahead and get the suggested retail price. So if you would like to change how this automatically calculates, all you have to do is change this out, switch this number out, and put in your preferred markup. So I hope that was helpful to you. This is a great resource, again, so you can just see how much it's going to cost you to produce everything. So you can then think about your margins and then calculate your wholesale costs and then your suggested resale costs. If you're not doing wholesale, you can remove this line altogether and just create a maybe larger markup for your retail costs. It's completely up to you. Again, this is fully customizable. You're not bound to our formulas or any of this, but you are free to use this how you like. For more tips on how to start, launch, and grow your fashion business, make sure to visit makegoodfashion.com.